Hi, it's Hazel. Welcome to my channel, Hazel and Aka Design. As you can probably tell, this is a haul video. And I'm starting with these boxes of flashcards because I think I hit the mother lode. And I'm going to assume that you love haul videos as much as I do. So I'm going to take a second just to have a look at what I actually bought. Because, you know, sometimes it's like that, I hate it, but that IKEA commercial where the woman with the really bad hair is screaming to her husband, start the car, start the car. Well, I kind of felt that way in that I think I got a real deal on these. So this one is called Sight Words Level A. So really cute. And let's just they are 5 1/4 inches wide in landscape format. So it would be so easy to turn these into pockets. And of course, the lovely red. I might not be able to take the time to put these things back. The lovely red border, of course, would be great in a you know, sort of bright and cheery primary color kind of way book project. Okay, this one is rhyming. Now, is it the same company? Yeah, the same company. So I think we can almost assume it's going to be same format. Oh, these have faces. Okay, man. Beautiful. So, you know, they could even be, because they're a card weight, and because the images are, you know, limited to one simple thing, they could even be fussy cut. Oh, green on one side, purple on the other. Okay, so that one was rhyming. When my kids were small, the only flashcards I ever remember buying were Sesame Street ones, because of course that was the thing, the popular thing of the day. So these are vertical. I probably have something similar to this. This one is alphabet and Canadian curriculum press, skill building fun for Canadian kids. So we don't want this to fall into the hands of any foreigners, because hey, building these skills in Canadian kids. Anyway, I hope that you are fine. Oops. And of course, it goes without saying that these boxes, once you're ready to get rid of, you know, to do something with the box, these boxes make great little journal covers. And I know I've done videos on using boxes in that way, and it's really quite the easy process. And would that not be just a cute little handful of, you know, cute little book? And of course, you know, the cover, since this box has a tear, the cover could be covered. The box could be covered with any sort of a cover. Okay, this one is called Wizard Card Game. Looks like it's totally intact. Oh, cute little score sheet and a sealed deck of cards. Oh, it looks like the card faces are in this ultimate game of Trump. Winning tricks is the easy part. The blah, 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 blah. I don't think I'll open this, but it is... Okay, what's the age spread here? Or what's the recommended age? Printed in Italy. Ooh la la. For 3 to 6 players, age 10 and up. Okay, I won't take time to put this back together. Oh, I was going to do the spiel on who, and this one is called I Heard Your Feelings. So typically I use the hashtag thrifty. Well, these are very shiny, but honestly, they're so kind of cute. I can see using these as writing boards in different books. So this is all about reading emotional situations. What is dog feeling? Did rabbit want to sneeze? What should rabbit do or say? What should dog say to rabbit? Thrifty Canucks, Thrifted Treasure, and Thrifty Thursday. Okay, so that is it for flashcards. Let's do this pile first. This is, I kind of have a weakness for these kinds of little books. Number one, they're so cute. Oh, I didn't pull out a ruler. Look at the lovely end papers, though. Typically, they are great for, well, reusing the signature pages because, of course, oh, this is sewn in, because, of course, they're such a cute size and they're typically beautifully illustrated or have wonderful photography. So this, obviously, this is true here. Oh, and as I'm flipping, instead of smoke or mildew, it is a scented book. My little scent, or the little scented library. I'm just going to pull out a ruler so we can measure as we go. 6 1/4 by not quite 5. Now, I haven't seen these before. I have 2 of them. The Butterfly Children. Finders Keepers, Nuts and Leaves. They look square. 6 3/4 by 7. Close but no cigar. Cute, 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 cute. Of course, very few pages. They're not even numbered. But look at how cute those guys are. Throw some butterfly wings on anybody and they'd be cute, hey? No date. So this one is Nuts and Leaves. Are the end papers exactly the same? Yes, they are. Again, stitched in. I'm assuming that's a stitching. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that would be no. For people who love mushrooms, that's cute imagery. Again, no date. Okay. Now, this is the one, you've probably seen it before. I know that I've got at least 1 or 2, probably 2 others of these. It's the book that Madonna, yes, that Madonna, wrote called The English Roses. And again, this is, okay, let's see, size-wise, 7 1/4 by 5 3/4. Really cute size. And in fact, this cover, other than maybe covering that up with a flower or something, there is not a thing I would do to a cover like this. And look at this. I don't even, 2007, I don't even know if this book has been cracked open. It is immaculate. So there are these, you know, girls that could be cut out. A lot of these pages, I think they're just glued in. A lot of these pages could be, you know, just reused in a project. Oh no, they're sewn in, so that's even better. Cool. So cool. Okay, I think I've spoken about Anne Geddes before. I don't like some of the imagery. This book looks square. 6 3/4 by almost the same. very few pages, 2 tiny little signatures. However, because I've been getting, because I've done some baby books, these baby kind of images keep coming into my life. So that is kind of cool. Cut those threads and you've got some really cute pages that don't need much more to them. Like that is precious. And there's, you know, they're not embedded in flowers or anything. Who doesn't love sunflowers and a cute kid? Little ballerina. So I thought that one was worth taking. Okay, this looks like it's maybe inspirational, faith-based, encouraging words for faithful living. Almost 8.5 by 5.5. Oh, beautiful color on the cover. Thorns and Thrones. See, I could see. Maybe that has some marks on it. Maybe a little. Oh, that almost. I think I need to wipe that up fairly soon. 1995. So cute border to reuse. A person could fussy cut those letters. Yeah, this one definitely is not. This is a scented book too. Yeah, I think I need to take this apart and use what I can use and discard the rest, because there's a definite little scent coming off it. But really cute. 1991. Scriptures taken from the Holy Bible, New International Version. So there are some scriptural quotes. There are others that are probably just more inspirational. Yeah, this guy needs some attention. This I thought was really cute. Animal counting book. Now it's almost like a board book. 10.25 by 7 and a bit, 7 1/8. Choice Publications. Well, it is not like a board book. It is a board book. And of course, with some trimming, each of these pages could be a beautiful writing board. So that's why I grabbed that one. I don't think I saw a date. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Now this one is, like, I have a weakness for snowmen. 9.5 by 9.5. Wishing You, Blessings from A to Z, and Heaven and Nature Sing by Sandy Gore Evans. So the cover is exactly as the book jacket. This too appears to be pristine. So, Yuletide Bless. So, you know, there is some reference to Christmas, but some of this could also just be for a winter journal. But just the cutest little fluffy white people ever. Do I have to do a snowman journal? Hey, Sandy, look, a couple of your sheep straight into Canada. Copyright 2001. Very cute. Whoop, little tiny tear there. So somebody did actually open this book. Okay. This is rather a thick activity book. It's almost 11 by almost 8.5. And obviously some kid did try doing some of the exercises. Don't know if they're correct or not, but hey. So perhaps this first part is Oh, look at all the answers. Oh, these are cute. Wouldn't those make cute journal cards? Okay, so either the kid learned everything or petered out by the time they got to page. Is this not just emblematic of how kids print or make their numbers? Almost illegible. Okay, it looks like from here on, so page 53 to the end of the book. Oh, and look at these perforated flashcards. How many? There are several pages. Okay, this many pages, a 1/4 inch of pages of perforated flashcards. You know, a nice weight. So this was a good find, I would say. Oh, look at what happens if you cut around it. Well, you'll get part of a design on the back. But if you back it, then no one will ever know. Love it. Okay, and this, I absolutely have no interest in ever doing a teddy bear journal, ever. However, I think there are people who do love things, like who do have a soft spot for teddy bears. 11 1/4 by 9 and almost 1/4. So I'm thinking I might put list the, because this again is mint. So many styles and designs, and okay, then there's smaller items too that could be fussy cut. All these bears seem to have been given names. There's Leon. Cut out a little cup. Cut those figurines out. So a combination of big bears. How tall are these guys, by the way? So they could easily fit on a page. Some famous bears, I guess. Some historic images for fussy cutting. Bear apparel. Bear necessities. Teddy bear explosion. World War I was to have a serious effect on the toy industry in Europe, which had been a German monopoly since the 19th century. With borders closed and bans on German imports in most European countries, German manufacturers found business difficult. The way was open for the stuffed toy industry to develop elsewhere. French company, blah, 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 Britain, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I mean, they're cute. And we do have a couple of teddy bears in this house. Oh, like a timeline. How the eyes have evolved over time. Noses, mouths, and claws. This is practically an encyclopedia. I remember seeing episodes of the Antiques Roadshow. No, not the Antiques Roadshow. It was one of those DIY channel programs where people would, they'd have a teddy bear, say from war days, that had been a childhood toy. And of course, a stitch or two had let go, and had been lost, blah, blah, blah. So they take these things to some sort of a restoration expert, and they make those bears, and other things, of course, as good as new. Okay, that's one grouping. I have another little pile here. Guide to Dogs of the World. This is 7 3/4 by 4 1/2, and it's about 1 inch thick. And you can tell by this cover that it's going to have some beautiful stuff. Nice matte paper. And look at those dogs. Look at those illustrations. I should have looked up French Bulldog, see if it looks like Gertie. Oh, price tag. It's so faded. I don't even know if it's from here, but just lovely. Side pockets. Sewn in signature. Fold back this part to reinforce it. And the beauty is that all the illustrations are on the right-hand side. Let me just quickly look up French Bulldog. Would that be under Bulldog? Bulldog French, $2.24 and $2.99. Remember those numbers. $2.24. Oh, yeah, they have that dog there. And $2.99. $2.99? There is no $2.99. $2.99. The heck? Anyway, Gertie is a fawn colored, or as Hillary likes to say, a baked potato color. That's her nickname. Potato. An illustrated, this is kind of gross here. Oh, I guess that's just tape. An illustrated guide to garden flowers. 8 1/2 by 4 1/2, and over 1 inch thick spine. I like books that are kind of out of the ordinary, format-wise, because they're interesting. Okay, so we've got matte paper photography. We've got black and white illustrations showing the plant, the blossom, in this case, the bulb. What else have we got? We've got some of these full-page things. Of course, this is glued. Yeah, I'd say that's glued. So it looks like, did they divide it up by color? Oh, no. So these are bulbs. These are perennials. And these must be annuals. Annuals, yes. Okay, this is 1987. Wow. So, this could last a person the rest of their lives in terms of the amount of fussy cutting and possibilities that exist here. Maybe one of these days I'll have to do a video about, taking a book apart from scratch, and probably not a big fat one like that, though. A first little golden book. So this is the smaller format, almost 6 by 5 1/2. My little book of poems. Now again, because I'm not a real expert on these books and coding and all of that. 1983. I know that there's some kind of code in how these things are sometimes identified, but I don't know what it is. Okay, cute, 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 cute. Mud. I remember when my sisters and I were really young, we would take poplar leaves. We'd make up a batch of mud, and we would use poplar leaves to make holopsy, like cabbage rolls. We would shell carragana seed pods, and those would be peas. And, oh, yes, it was a grand old time. That's the last time I really did any real cooking, I have to say. Okay, Joys of Jello. Now, this is, I'm sure, 8 1/4 by 5.5. I think this would be my very first Jell-O book. I've seen others, but they have been ridiculously priced. Is there a date, pray tell? That's when you know you have too much time on your hands. I had an aunt who was famous for making that. What's it called? You know, where you have those little micro thin layers of gelatin or Jell-O all stacked up. Then some sort of a creamy thing on top. The dreaded jellied salad. Boy, that used to be the rage. And a couple of people in the family who were famous for always bringing a jellied salad. The one that just makes me want to gag is the one that was green and had cottage cheese in it. Okay, no idea what year this is. Anyway, cute, 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 and in great shape. Now this is going to be one of those well-thumbed, well-used cookbooks, 8.5 by 6.25. I bought this 1945. I got this at an estate sale from a woman who did a lot of catering at a community hall. So, you know, it would not be surprising to me that she would have something like this. Kind of pretty bold the way the recipes are laid out, with the nice dark and larger titles, bolder ingredients, finer, fainter method. And look at how short everything is. This is my kind of cookbook. 3 ingredients and 2 steps. Largest and oldest institution of the kind in the world. Oh, so this, okay, just a minute. Leadership and direct selling. So it, I don't know, would we call it an MLM? Look at that. There are even 3 Canadian locations back in 1940, whatever I said. Pretty soiled, you know, kitsch. Oh my goodness, this must have been a popular page. And the tape had to. Oh, rhubarb, interesting spelling. Oh, this is nice. Never saw this. I have some old Watkins cans. Cool. Cool, cool. This is another one that has obviously been, okay, 1959. St. Basil's Ukrainian Catholic Women's League Culinary Treasures. 9 by 6. I think most good Ukrainian cooks had a copy of this, and I think it was probably, whoa, probably reprinted several times. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Sweet pickles, 5-day pickles in this book. Good. Interesting spelling, I must say. Yikes. Look at all the discoloration from the honey drop cookies, from the tape. Peanut butter balls. 100, 1, 2, 7. Looks like the Never Fail hot water pastry. That's the only flag in here. Christmas Eve supper. So, of course, that is a really important really important meal in the Ukrainian community. Oh, these are rather plain Jane ads, but there are all these ads at the back. Holy cow. That's when phone numbers had 5 digits. Wow. What did I say? 1959? You know, a person should probably yank out some of these pages and just do a masterboard. Because, you know, my mind always goes to masterboards. Pierogi and pierogi. So those are dumplings. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, this book obviously needs some cleaning. I don't know if this is not scarring, but staining is removable or not. But, you know, obviously the contents are what. Peggy said, "Will you kissing me?" Oh my goodness. A lot of cute images for fussy cutting. Is that the little red hen? Oh my goodness. Isn't there a lesson or two in that little story? So it looks like the defacing was limited to the cover. This one is in great shape otherwise. See, it's pretty bad when you can't even spell insults. I think that's supposed to be "I hate you, Connie." Okay. This one. Who said duct tape doesn't work on books? Oh. Looks like we can do an extrication right here and now. Okay, work. We know all about work. So this is is this a Dick and Jane book? Oh, yes. Again, you know, this is not very realistic. Anyone who's painted a chair like this knows that it is a job for an experienced adult painter. Never mind this grade 1 kid. Dick and Jane, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Run and help. Is mother wearing, oh, of course she's wearing high heels and a dress. It kills me every time. I love this book. I've shown this book 11 by 6.5 multiple times. I think this is my 3rd copy. I don't know that this one has ever been cracked open, but need I say more? I will probably be listing this book on one of my platforms because it is spectacular. And it is 1990. Okay, this version is 1992. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Wouldn't this be a great book? Now, you'd have to do Franken pages, But wouldn't this be a great book, a great cover to use for a tall skinny, but it wouldn't be that skinny, about birds or nature or wildlife? Well, I guess mostly birds, but love it. I'm running out of places to put things. Okay, I just have 3 or 4 more. This one is, I don't know how old, The Night Before Christmas. M.A. Donahue and Company, Chicago and New York. 9 3/4 by 7 1/4. Newsprinty, is that a word? Type page, oh, 1928. Bonus tape. Bonus tape. Hey, some scoundrel cut something out of there. So there must be more than one story in here, because clearly this is not all The Night Before. Okay, The History of Tom Thumb. So the first part, this is one of those books being held together with a hope and a prayer. But it is also almost 100 years old. Cool. I think I'll do my finale of that one. I'll do my second to the end. Now this one, Sluchai. Oh my goodness. Neither of us have enough time to watch me, or painfully watch me try to translate that. Okay. Ukrainian Educational Council of Canada, 1973, which existed in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So this is clearly a workbook to teach kids Ukrainian. I love these kind of, I need to find out what word you use to describe that, where you put a, is that a pictogram maybe? Or did I just make that up? I don't think there's a single marking in here. Oko is eye, niece is nose. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now this is in sad shape, but this is the Ideal scrapbook. Now I might have this, I don't know, did they do these every so often? Did they do these every year? I don't know. Somebody's written 61 there. Oh, that's just the copyright on that particular thing. Okay, this is the end paper here. This is the end paper here. And of course, inside, oh, Acres of Diamonds. This is one of those, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's sort of that parable about, you know, how sometimes we leave home and family and we seek fame and fortune elsewhere. And in fact, the diamonds are in our own backyard. If only we would have dug a little longer and a little harder and a little deeper. Cute, 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 cute. Why are people careless about folding corners, I would like to know. So, you know, Okay, what is this? Make new friends, but keep the old. Those are silver, these are gold. So, you know, you take a book like this apart with, how is it put together? I'd say sewn. Yeah, sewn, like so. Put that as a centerfold in a tall skinny, and you've got a dramatic piece off. This paper feels great. It feels kind of linen-y or textural. And again, for those who are enamored with ideals, you don't need to be sold on this. This too is velvety feeling. Those praying hands. Okay, and the final one. I'm glad you stayed for it. Dean's Gift Book of Nursery Rhymes. This is 10 by 8. Beautiful. Although there is this. See how I can't resist? Hey, is that going to come off without even wrecking the picture? How is that possible? Couple tiny little wounds there, but pretty darn good otherwise, I would say. Whoops, not so good on that side. But then that's the cover. I should just rip this off. So I don't have a sticky surface. But you can see now it's virtually, the work has been done for me in terms of deconstructing. But anyway, let's go on. 1965. It's got a different title, but I swear that I have these illustrations in another larger book. I might have to just rip off the Band-Aid. I swear I have these illustrations in a larger format, but look at these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Did I say beautiful enough? Pages, illustrations. And, you know, because the book itself is smaller, the illustrations are scaled down. Carol. So the proportions are a wee bit better. So here's a piece of tape that I would just cut there and probably trim. Can't cut the horse's head off though. But look how cute. Those toy soldiers. Well, I guess, oh yeah, they are toy soldiers. I was going to say they can't be toys. They're marching. Mary had a little lamb. What are little boys made of? See, that would be cute in a baby book. What are little girls made of? And if the illustrations are not identical from that other book, see, in the other book, they are the letters of the alphabet. So I guess it's clearly the same illustrator, probably not identical illustrations. Diddle, diddle, dumpling, my son John. These are especially cute. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Higgledy piggledy. I love this. The only problem is, of course, if you fussy cut, you lose. Hey, this describes a lot of fuss. Multiplication is vexation. Division is as bad. The rule of 3 perplexes me, and fractions drive me mad. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this little show and tell of books. And, well, let's leave this. I'm so glad you were here. If you have not yet done so, I would humbly ask that you subscribe, that you give me a thumbs up, and that you comment, tell me which book or books were your favorites. And yeah, that all helps my channel, and it you know, it's proof of viewer engagement. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.